No.
One last question too before we wrap things up. Right, this has been a great build, really great build.
I mean, bro.
What's your favorite thing about Qatar? Living here, working here. What's your
I'll tell you,
favorite
bro.
thing about
So I'm,
the country?
what's funny, bro?
Other
I'll tell
than
you this way.
Kamchi.
No.
Kamachi, that's
So
what it's called?
uh,
Kamachi?
shout,
Other than Kamachi.
one day they sponsor us.
If y'all listening, sponsor us, you dig? Yeah.
Like, like, I would even do it for free. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
At this
fact.
point,
Fact. At this point, yeah. For you,
at this
for
point, I'll
sure.
do it for free, man. I just wanted that food. You know what I'm saying?
For real, for real.
No, man. But
Yeah.
those guys are good people, and mashallah, bro. I wish
Facts.
them the best.
Facts.
Good
Mashallah.
restaurant. Shout them out.
Yes. Yes.
So, Qatar, bro, is a beautiful country. It's safe. It's Islamic. I can list many things, but the most beautiful thing about Qatar, and going back, I have a couple of things on my list. But number
Do
one,
you
the
think?
most beautiful thing about Qatar is that in every corner I can pray. There's a prayer room, there's a mosque, there's a musalla, so I can pray. Like I have, and the musalla is attached to somewhere where I can make wudu. You know what I'm saying? When you
Fact.
come, obviously the number of Muslims is growing in the West, which is amazing. But
Alhamdulillah.
to have the ability where I can just pull over, go to any random mall, I can go to a hotel, whatever it is. I'm driving, or not even there's a mosque at every block. That is, people don't understand how great that feels like to go, because then you have no excuse, because the greatest connection you can make is a connection between you and your God. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
That is the greatest connection. Everything else is secondary. But and sometimes we take it for granted, the fact that we have all these mosques and all these things, where we get lost in this dunya. We're working, and
Mhm.
I myself, like I'm also, this is like me speaking to the choir. You know, like I'm saying this out loud to not only tell people but to tell myself as well. You know,
Yeah.
so I don't have an excuse to not pray on time. I don't have an excuse to not pray in general, like, or to stack up the prayers as we do, as Muslims. You know,
Yeah.
we stack them
Yeah.
up, which is wrong. So
Yeah.
that's the beautiful thing about Qatar, man. That's the most beautiful. There's a mosque in every corner, man. Like you can connect with God all the time. Even forget prayers,
Yeah.
you can just pull up early, read some Quran, pray Sunnah, vibe out. It's the so we need to. We're too logged into this life, and we need to, like, sometimes log out and connect with Allah more.
Yeah.
Myself included, to be honest.
We all do. We're not all above approach. We all can do better, right? So
Yeah.
you made a good point. Me, being a Christian for a long time in my life, in America, you see churches all over the place. So you see them on every corner. Especially in the hood. You see them all over the place. But now, when I come here, the churches are replaced by mosques,
Yeah.
and I see them on every corner. And
Facts.
not only do I see them on every corner, I hear the adhan on every corner. Sometimes
Loud.
the adhans are
Amazing.
competing against one another, right? Because there's so
Oh,
many
man.
in one proximity, right?
Yeah.
So, mashallah, right? Like, Allahumma barak. Like, it
Allah Mubarak.
sounds beautiful, right? And so that's number one. And the thing that you said was so key. There is no excuse in a Muslim country to not pray on time and to not be focused on what we're supposed to be focused on for the akhirah, right?
So,
So when I was in U.S., I used to work in HR, and I used to have trouble sometimes going to the masjid on Fridays for Juma, and then going to get the bite to eat because I'd be out for an hour and a half. The company
facts.
policy said only a half an hour or an
Yeah.
hour,
Yeah.
and to a point where you come here, it's like, well, we're off on Friday. This is amazing. Like, it's a little things. I really was saying in life, it's just the little things that make
It
a
is,
big
man.
difference.
It is, bro.
And then now being here to do that, and I can go with my wife. Amazing. I'm not competing against anything else. Everyone's happy when they go. They're not stressed about going back to work. You can make a day out of it with your family if you want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So again, Qatar to me has been an unexpected friend. I
Yeah.
never thought I would come here and fall in love with it.
Yeah, yeah, man.
But now that I have, it's going to be very hard for me to leave, and so, and that's the case. I'm lucky, and my first expat
Alhamdulillah.
experience, I'm lucky that this is
Alhamdulillah.
Qatar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what I would say about this beautiful country. People are great. Don't change anything. It's on the right path. You know what I'm saying? So
Alhamdulillah.
definitely. My brother, we are almost at the hour mark.